Welcome to the English Podcast.
For listening and speaking.
Can you hear that? The drums echoing through narrow streets, paper lanterns swaying overhead.
The smell of fresh bread and spiced tea drifting from every corner stall.
Welcome everyone, I'm Brian, and this is the English Podcast for listening and speaking.
And I'm Emily. Today we're diving into something absolutely magical, celebrating local festivals.
Right, because nothing says learn English quite like getting swept up in a parade.
Oh, come on, Brian. Festivals are living stories, communities sharing their heart and soul.
Fair enough, they do teach you phrases you'll never forget, like, "Excuse me, your float is blocking my view."
Brian, we're talking about joining in, not just watching from the sidelines.
True. And when you take part in a festival, the language flows naturally.
Exactly. You're not just learning phrasal verbs, you're living them, breathing them.
Speaking of phrasal verbs, we'll explore tons today, from setting up stalls to lighting up the night.
And the vocabulary, heritage, traditions, processions, all the beautiful words that make festivals come alive.
Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're excited about festival season.
And share this episode with someone who needs more celebration in their English learning journey.
Now, I'm curious about our listeners. Emily, what should we ask them?
Which local festival do you look forward to every year? Drop it in the comments.
And here's a deeper one. What tradition would you invite a foreign guest to take part in?
Oh, that's beautiful, Brian, because that's when you really understand the heart of a culture.
All right, picture this scene. It's 3 weeks before the big harvest festival in your town.
The colorful flyers are going up on every lamppost and coffee shop window.
And everyone's starting to buzz with excitement, making plans, checking dates.
I love this phase. The anticipation builds, people start reaching out to old friends.
Right, so imagine you're talking to your friend Sarah. She says, "Are you looking forward to the festival?"
Look forward to, that's perfect. It means you're excited about something that's coming up.
And Sarah might say, "I'm thinking of signing up to volunteer at the food stalls."
Sign up. When you officially register for something, put your name on the list.
Then you respond, "That sounds great. Should we team up and work the same shift?"
Team up means to work together, to join forces for a common goal.
But then reality hits. Sarah asks, "What are you planning to wear? Should I dress up?"
Dress up. Oh, the eternal festival dilemma. Fancy clothes or comfortable shoes for walking?
Dress up can mean formal clothes, but also wearing costumes or special festival outfits.
And then comes the logistics talk. Who's going to set up the decorations this year?
Set up means to prepare, arrange, or assemble something before an event.
And don't forget, someone needs to put up those beautiful banner strings across Main Street.
Put up is slightly different. It's specifically about hanging, mounting, or displaying things.
Then Sarah gets practical. I hope everyone actually shows up this time, not like last year.
Show up. The most important phrasal verb for any event, it means to arrive, to appear.
But let's talk about the vocabulary building up around these conversations. Heritage, tradition.
Heritage is what we inherit from previous generations, the cultural wealth passed down.
Tradition is more specific, the actual customs, the things we do repeatedly with meaning.
Then you see those flyers everywhere, simple but powerful, announcing dates, times, locations.
Flyer, such a useful word, those colorful papers that spread information quickly through a community.
And people start planning their route through the festival grounds, mapping out which stalls to visit.
Stall and vendor, both words for the small shops that pop up during festivals.
A stall is the physical space, while a vendor is the person selling there.
And route, the path you'll take, becomes almost sacred during festival planning.
Now here's where modal verbs come in naturally. I might volunteer. I should buy my outfit.
We could team up. I must remember to bring cash for the food stalls.
These modals express possibility, obligation, advice, all the uncertainty and excitement of planning.
So listeners, tell us one thing you typically set up for a celebration at home.
But Emily, let's dive deeper into the cultural preparation aspect. Different countries approach festival preparation so differently.
Absolutely. Like in Japan, families get together to prepare for cherry blossom festivals weeks in advance.
Get together, perfect phrasal verb. It means to meet, to gather for a specific purpose.
And they spend hours making traditional decorations, cutting out paper patterns that have been passed down for centuries.
Cut out is so useful. It means to remove by cutting, to create shapes by cutting through material.
In India, during Diwali preparation, entire neighborhoods come together to string up thousands of lights.
Come together and string up, both expressing community cooperation. String up means to hang in a line or series.
And in Brazil, the whole community pitches in months before Carnival to work on elaborate float designs.
Pitch in, such a wonderful phrasal verb meaning to contribute, to help with effort or resources.
And work on means to spend time developing or improving something, especially something creative or complex.
In Spain, villages start planning their local Saints' Day festivals 6 months ahead, mapping out every detail.
Map out means to plan in detail, to organize all the components of something complex.
And they bring in specialized artisans to teach traditional crafts to younger generations during preparation weeks.
Bring in means to recruit, to get someone from outside to help with expertise or special skills.
Now imagine Sarah calls you the week before the festival saying, "I need to back out of volunteering. Something came up."
Back out means to withdraw from a commitment, to change your mind about participating.
So you might respond, "Don't worry about it, Sarah. Maybe we can find someone to fill in for your shift."
Fill in means to substitute, to take someone's place temporarily when they can't be there.
Then you start calling around to other friends. "Hi, Marcus. Would you be up for helping out at the festival this weekend?"
Call around and be up for, both essential. Call around means to phone multiple people, and be up for means willing to do something.
And Marcus might say, "Sure. What time should I turn up? And do I need to bring anything specific?"
Turn up means to arrive, to appear at a place. It's more casual than show up.
So you tell him, "Great. Turn up around 9 a.m., and if you could bring along some folding chairs, that would be perfect."
Bring along means to carry with you when you go somewhere, to take something or someone as company.
Then the day before the festival, you get a text from the organizer saying, "Can everyone touch base tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. sharp?"
Touch base means to make contact, to check in briefly with someone to coordinate or update.
So early morning on setup day, everyone meets at the town square, and the coordinator starts dividing up tasks.
Divide up means to distribute, to separate work or items into different parts or groups.
She announces, "Team A, you'll handle the main stage setup. Team B, please take care of the food court area."
Handle means to manage or deal with, and take care of means to be responsible for something.
And then someone from Team A calls out, "Hey, we need help carrying over these heavy sound equipment boxes."
Carry over means to transport from one place to another, especially something heavy or bulky.
So volunteers from Team B rush over to help out saying, "Let's get these moved before the rain clouds roll in."
Rush over and help out, great teamwork verbs. Rush over means to move quickly to a place, help out means to assist.
And roll in means to arrive gradually, like storm clouds moving in slowly across the sky.
Then somebody always discovers something went wrong. Oh no, the tent stakes won't go in, the ground is too hard.
Go in means to penetrate or enter, in this case, for the stakes to penetrate the ground.
But then someone always steps up with a solution. I'll run back to my garage and grab some heavier tools.
Step up means to take initiative, to volunteer for responsibility. Run back and grab, perfect action verbs.
Listeners, quick question for you. Have you ever had to step up and solve an unexpected problem during an event?
Tell us about a time you had to think on your feet during festival preparation. We'd love to hear your stories.
Think on your feet means to react quickly to unexpected situations, to solve problems without preparation time.
Now let's explore the emotional preparation side. People start getting butterflies in their stomach weeks before the festival.
Butterflies in their stomach, such a perfect idiom for that nervous excitement feeling before something special.
Especially when someone's performing for the first time. They might confess, "I'm really nervous about messing up in front of everyone."
Mess up means to make mistakes, to do something badly or incorrectly when you wanted to do well.
And that's when the community really comes together, offering encouragement like, "Don't worry, we're all rooting for you."
Root for means to support, to cheer for someone's success, to want them to do well.
It's festival morning, and the streets are transforming before our eyes.
Can you picture it? Families spilling out of houses, children in colorful costumes.
The parade marshals are shouting, "Everyone needs to line up behind the drum line."
Line up. Such a crucial phrasal verb, it means to form a cue, get in order.
But honestly, Emily, half the people just want to join in wherever they feel comfortable.
Exactly. Join in means to participate, to become part of the action spontaneously.
And then the first float appears, this massive decorated truck with dancing teenagers on top.
Float, not the swimming kind, but these incredible moving stages that are the heart of parades.
The crowd starts cheering, parents lifting kids to their shoulders so they can wave at the performers.
Wave at. Such a sweet phrasal verb. The gentle greeting motion we make with our hands.
Then comes the drum line. And Brian, this is where I get completely swept away. A drum line, for those who haven't experienced it, is pure rhythm made visible.
The beat gets into your bones, people start moving without thinking about it.
And someone in the crowd yells, "Come on, everyone, cheer on the local school band."
Cheer on means to encourage, to show support with your voice and energy.
But now the parade is really picking up speed, and families are struggling to keep up.
Keep up means to maintain the same pace, to not fall behind.
And there's always someone calling out, "The procession needs to move along. We're blocking traffic."
Move along, the gentle way of saying keep moving, don't stop here too long.
Speaking of procession, Emily, that's different from parade, isn't it?
Good catch. A procession feels more formal, more ceremonial, often with religious meaning.
While parade is more celebratory, more entertainment-focused, though they can overlap.
And then there are those gorgeous banners stretched across the street between buildings.
Banner, such a versatile word, can be cloth, paper, digital, but always carrying a message.
And look at those costumes. Every age, every style, from traditional to completely creative.
Costume in festival context usually means something special, not everyday clothes.
But then the best part, someone throws confetti from a second-story window.
Confetti, those little pieces of colorful paper that transform any moment into pure celebration.
Okay, listeners, time for a rhythm drill. I'll say the phrasal verb, you repeat it back.
Line up,
Join in.
cheer on,
Wave at.
move along.
Keep up.
Beautiful. Now tell us, what part of a parade makes your heart jump with excitement? But Emily, let's talk about the behind-the-scenes energy during the parade. It's not just about watching.
Exactly. There are coordinators running around with walkie-talkies, trying to keep everything flowing smoothly.
Running around and keep flowing are perfect phrasal verbs. Running around means moving quickly from place to place.
And keep flowing means maintaining steady movement and rhythm, making sure nothing gets stuck or delayed.
You'll hear them calling out instructions like, float number 3 needs to slow down and space out more.
Slow down and space out. Slow down means reduce speed, and space out means create more distance between elements.
And then there's always one group that gets confused and asks, should we turn around or keep going straight?
Turn around means to reverse direction, and keep going means to continue moving forward without stopping.
Meanwhile, performers are warming up on the side streets, dancers stretching, musicians tuning their instruments.
Warming up and tuning up. Warming up means preparing your body for performance. Tuning up means adjusting instruments.
You'll see dance groups huddled together, going over their choreography one last time before they step into the spotlight.
Huddled together means grouped closely. Going over means reviewing, and step into means to enter or begin something.
And the crowd psychology is fascinating, Emily. People naturally start clustering around the most exciting performances.
Clustering around means gathering in groups around something attractive or interesting, like iron filings to a magnet.
You'll notice families spreading out to find the best viewing spots, claiming their territory early.
Spreading out means dispersing over an area, and claiming territory means securing a good spot for yourself.
And that's when the social magic happens. Strangers start striking up conversations about the performances.
Striking up conversations means starting to talk with someone you don't know, usually about something you both see.
Someone might lean over and ask, "Do you know what that dance represents? I've never come across it before."
Come across means to encounter or discover something, often by chance or for the first time.
And then local experts love to pipe up with background stories. "Oh, that dance goes back centuries to harvest celebrations."
Pipe up means to speak up, to add your voice to a conversation, often with helpful information.
And that's how festival conversations build up, layer by layer, with everyone chipping in their knowledge.
Build up and chip in. Build up means to gradually develop, and chip in means to contribute something small.
Children get caught up in the excitement too, tugging on parents' sleeves saying, "Can we get closer to the music?"
Get caught up means to become absorbed or excited by something, and get closer means move nearer to something.
And parents find themselves giving in, scooping up little ones for a better view of the colorful costumes.
Giving in means agreeing to someone's request, and scooping up means picking up quickly and smoothly.
Now, Emily, while the parade draws most attention, there's so much more happening around the festival grounds.
Absolutely. There are game booths everywhere, and people are lining up to try their luck at ring toss and dart throwing.
Try their luck means to attempt something where success depends partly on chance or skill, hoping for a good outcome.
You hear excited voices calling out, "Come on, aim for the center, you can win that giant teddy bear."
Aim for means to point or direct toward a target, trying to hit a specific spot.
And then there's the moment when someone actually wins big, and a crowd gathers around to congratulate them.
Win big means to achieve a major success or prize, much better than expected.
But my favorite is watching children at the fishing game, concentrating so hard as they try to hook a plastic duck.
Hook means to catch something with a curved piece of metal, like trying to catch those floating prizes.
And parents coaching from the sidelines, "Take your time, sweetie. You're getting close to that yellow one."
Getting close to means approaching or nearly reaching something, almost achieving your goal.
But Brian, let's not forget about the incredible live performances happening on the main stage throughout the day.
Oh, absolutely. This is where local talent really gets to show off their skills and passion.
Show off means to display your abilities proudly, to demonstrate what you can do for others to admire.
The folk music group takes the stage first, and you can see nervous performers taking deep breaths backstage.
Take the stage means to go on stage to perform, to begin your performance in front of an audience.
But once they start playing, the magic happens. The crowd settles down, drawn into the beautiful melodies.
Settle down means to become calm and quiet, and drawn into means attracted to or absorbed by something.
People start swaying along with the rhythm, and you notice older folks lighting up with recognition of familiar songs.
Lighting up means their faces become bright with happiness and recognition when they hear something meaningful.
Then a young contemporary dance troupe comes on, and the energy completely shifts to something electric and modern.
Come on means to appear next, to take their turn on stage after the previous act.
The younger audience perks up immediately. Phones come out to record, and people start calling friends over.
Perk up means to become more alert and interested, and call over means to shout to attract someone's attention.
But Emily, we haven't talked about one of the most exciting parts of festivals, the workshops and learning opportunities.
Oh, absolutely. This is where festivals become like outdoor universities, with master craftspeople teaching traditional skills.
I love watching people dive into pottery workshops, getting their hands dirty and completely focused on their creations.
Dive into means to start something enthusiastically, and getting their hands dirty means doing practical, hands-on work.
And the instructors are so patient, walking around saying, "Take it slow, you're picking this up really well."
Pick up in this context means to learn or understand something, especially a skill or technique.
Then there's the weaving tent where people gather around listening to stories while working on traditional patterns.
Gather around means to form a circle or group around someone or something, creating an intimate learning environment.
And you hear people saying, "I want to brush up on my woodworking skills," or "I'd like to try out this new painting technique."
Brush up on means to improve or refresh skills you already have, like polishing something that's gotten rusty.
The cooking demonstrations are incredible too. Master chefs breaking down complex recipes step by step.
Breakdown means to explain something complex by separating it into simpler, easier to understand parts.
You see people frantically scribbling down notes, trying to keep up with all the tips and techniques being shared.
Scribbling down means writing quickly and often messily, and keep up with means to follow along at the same speed.
And then someone always pipes up with a question, "Could you go over that technique again? I want to make sure I get it right."
Go over means to review or repeat something, to explain it again for better understanding.
But my favorite workshops are the storytelling circles, where elders pass down oral histories and folk tales.
Pass down means to transmit knowledge, stories, or traditions from older to younger generations.
Children sit cross-legged on blankets, completely drawn in by these ancient stories coming to life.
Coming to life means becoming vivid and real, when something feels alive and engaging rather than just words on a page.
And then there are the skill swaps, where people trade knowledge. "I'll teach you guitar chords if you show me your knitting techniques."
Trade knowledge means to exchange what you know for what someone else knows, and show me means to demonstrate or teach.
But Brian, we can't forget about the incredible festival marketplace. It's like a treasure hunt for unique crafts and local products.
Absolutely. Festival shopping is such a unique experience because you're supporting local artisans and discovering one-of-a-kind items.
I love watching people browse through handmade jewelry, picking up pieces and holding them up to the light.
Browse through means to look casually through items, and holding them up means lifting them to examine them better. The parade winds its way to the town square, where something deeper awaits.
Ah yes, the ceremonial part, where festivals show their true cultural heart.
There's this beautiful shrine decorated with fresh flowers and handwritten wishes.
A shrine, Emily, that's a sacred space, usually small and focused for prayer or remembrance.
And families approach with offerings, small gifts that represent gratitude and respect.
Offering, a word that carries weight, something given freely with sincere intention.
Then the community elder steps forward and says, "Today we light up our lanterns for the ancestors."
Light up, such a beautiful phrasal verb here. It means to illuminate, to bring brightness.
But it's also metaphorical, Brian. When we light up traditions, we bring them to life.
True. And someone might add, we gather here to pay tribute to those who came before.
Pay tribute means to show respect and honor, usually to someone important or deceased.
And then comes the community call. This festival lets us give back to our neighborhood.
Give back, to return something to the community, to contribute after receiving benefits.
But my favorite moment is when the elder declares, we carry on these traditions for future generations.
Carry on means to continue, to maintain something important across time.
Now let's explore the vocabulary that makes these moments sacred. A blessing, for instance.
A blessing is like a prayer, but it's specifically asking for good fortune or protection.
And when someone performs a ritual, they're following a set pattern with deep meaning.
Ritual and rite are close cousins, but rite sounds more formal, more official.
Then someone mentions folklore, the stories and beliefs passed down through generations orally.
Folklore is so rich. It's the mythology, the legends, the wisdom that doesn't come from books.
And ancestral, relating to our ancestors, carries this beautiful sense of connection across time.
The word remembrance feels especially powerful in these moments, doesn't it?
Remembrance is more than memory. It's active honoring, deliberate acknowledgement.
Now, Brian, this is where second conditionals flow naturally in conversation.
Right, someone might say, if our ancestors could see us now, they'd be so proud.
Or, if we didn't carry on these traditions, we'd lose part of our identity.
These aren't grammar exercises. They're real thoughts people have during meaningful moments.
If more young people understood the folklore, they'd appreciate these celebrations differently.
See how naturally these conditionals express hopes, regrets, and possibilities about traditions?
So listeners, share a tradition you deeply respect that newcomers should learn about.
After the ceremony, stomachs start rumbling, and everyone heads toward the food area.
Oh, Brian, this is my absolute favorite part. The aromas, the laughter, the communal tables.
Grandmothers are already starting to set out their famous homemade dishes on long tables.
Set out means to arrange, to display food or items for people to access.
And volunteers behind the stalls are getting ready to dish up generous portions.
Dish up, such a warm phrasal verb. It means to serve food onto plates or bowls.
Then someone calls out, "Come on, everyone, let's pass around these fresh bread baskets."
Pass around means to share by giving from person to person in a circle or group.
And families start to tuck in. That wonderful British expression meaning to start eating enthusiastically.
But people are also excited to try out new dishes they've never tasted before.
Try out suggests experimentation, tasting something new to see if you like it.
Then inevitably someone announces, "Oh no, we're about to run out of the spiced rice."
Run out means to exhaust the supply, to have nothing left of something popular.
And later, when everyone's satisfied, volunteers start to clean up the tables and dishes.
Clean up, the practical phrasal verb that ends every great feast, to tidy and organize.
But let's talk about the vocabulary that makes these food experiences so rich.
A feast is more than just a meal. It suggests abundance, celebration, special occasion.
While banquet sounds even more formal, more organized, like a sit-down dinner event.
But festival food usually happens at stalls, those temporary little shops that pop up everywhere.
And you taste spices you never knew existed, flavors that tell stories of trade and tradition.
Spice, such a powerful word. It's not just flavor, it's culture and history in small bottles.
And every region has its delicacy, that special dish that locals are particularly proud of.
A delicacy suggests something rare, refined, or requiring special skill to prepare.
While specialty just means something, a place or person is especially known for making well.
But Emily, what I love most is the communal table concept.
Communal table, where strangers become friends over shared food and conversation.
It breaks down social barriers in ways that formal dinner parties never could.
Now, here's where comparatives and superlatives flow naturally into conversation.
Someone might say, "This bread is fresher than anything I get at the supermarket."
Or, "This is the most delicious curry I've ever tasted at a local festival."
The grandmother's recipe is definitely better than the restaurant version downtown.
These comparisons happen naturally when people taste authentic, homemade festival food.
This is the warmest welcome I've received since moving to this neighborhood.
Food becomes the bridge, Brian, the universal language that connects people immediately.
So listeners, which dish do you always associate with dressing up for celebrations?
All right, everyone, let's pause the celebration and dive into our mini grammar workshop.
No formulas today, just fixing mistakes the way friends would help each other.
So imagine someone says, "I am look forward to the festival tomorrow." What's wrong there?
Right. It should be, "I am looking forward to," because it's a continuous feeling.
Or someone might say, "We will join into the parade." What sounds off?
Just "join in the parade" works perfectly. No extra preposition needed after join in.
How about "I dress up myself for the festival"? Is that natural?
Simply, "I dress up for the festival" sounds much more natural in English.
Here's a tricky one. We set up the stall since 3 hours. What's the issue?
"We've been setting up the stall for 3 hours" shows the ongoing action properly.
Now, let's quickly review our festival vocabulary with some feeling behind it.
Heritage, say it with pride. The cultural treasure that makes communities unique.
Tradition, with warmth, those repeated customs that connect generations together.
Procession, with dignity. The formal, meaningful march through community spaces.
Float, with excitement, those amazing decorated platforms that bring parades to life.
Drumline, with rhythm. The heartbeat of any celebration that gets everyone moving.
Feast, with satisfaction. More than food, it's abundance shared with community love.
Blessing, with reverence. The sacred wishes and prayers that give festivals deep meaning.
Folklore, with wonder, the magical stories and wisdom passed down through generations.
Community, with belonging. The people who gather to celebrate what makes them one.
Now, listeners, here's your challenge. Write 2 sentences using festival phrasal verbs.
Make them personal, make them real. Share them in the comments below.
As evening falls, the festival reaches its most magical moment, the fireworks finale.
Everyone gathers in the open field. Children on shoulders, blankets spread on grass.
3 generations sitting together, sharing stories, waiting for the sky to explode with color.
And when those first fireworks light up the darkness, every face turns upward in wonder.
This is when the festival becomes eternal, Brian, when memories crystallize forever.
You know what strikes me most? How festivals create these bridges between past and future.
The grandmother teaching her granddaughter the traditional dance steps by the fountain.
The teenager explaining smartphone apps to his elderly neighbor while they wait for fireworks.
Languages mixing beautifully as newcomers learn local phrases from patient community members.
It's proof that language learning happens best when it's wrapped in joy and belonging.
Festivals don't just teach phrasal verbs, they teach us how to be human together.
And here's our viral moment, Emily. Ready for something our listeners will share everywhere?
When you join a festival, you don't just learn a language, you learn to live it.
And here's mine. The best English lessons aren't in classrooms, they're in celebration streets.
Perfect. Now let's wrap up with all the phrasal verbs we've discovered today.
Look forward to. Sign up, team up, set up, put up, show up, dress up.
Line up, join in, cheer on, wave at, move along, keep up.
Light up, pay tribute, give back, carry on.
Set out, dish up, pass around, tuck in, try out, run out, clean up.
And our celebration vocabulary. Heritage, tradition, parade, procession, float, drumline, banner, costume, confetti.
Shrine, offering, blessing, ritual, folklore, feast, banquet, stall, vendor, delicacy, specialty, communal table.
Remember, festivals are happening everywhere, and each one is an opportunity to practice English naturally.
So, here's your homework. Find a local celebration coming up in your area.
Show up, join in, and use 3 phrasal verbs from today's episode.
Then come back here and tell us about your experience in the comments.
And if this episode inspired you to celebrate language learning differently, hit that like button.
Share it with someone who needs more joy in their English journey.
Subscribe to English Podcast for listening and speaking for more adventures in natural language learning.
Until next time, keep celebrating, keep learning, and keep connecting with your community.
From Brian and Emily, thanks for joining our festival celebration today.